Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Vikings, coming up next.
With the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year, as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game, between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
There's still lots of people around the NFL that believe that Justin Fields' best football's in front of major believers of him as an upper-tier quarterback. And the reason why, Kate, is he's got physical traits that are just unique and different. He can run it like a running back, and he can spin a football as well. In fact, that running ability is some of the best in the game. But just continuing to build and refine his game as a passer between the tackles, that will be the key to the longevity of his career.
They'll get 18 yards there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Completed here to Pickens. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they have third and short.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. Flies past the first, inside the 30. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They are now set for first and 10.
Here we go, son. Set.
Now it's Fields. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. It's Fields. Reeled in at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will set up first and goal.
Here we go. Go.
From the red zone now. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming off a bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
Dukes out a one-stop, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Come on, come on.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Shut up.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. And the extra point is up, and it is good. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. And now after months and months of work, Brock, this is where they have to play their best football and stay disciplined in the moment.
I love the way you set that up. I like to call it the voice of poise, right? In your own head. Don't make this moment bigger than it is. It is huge for all of us watching it and a part of it. You got to stay calm. You got to execute. And you got to put your team in the best position to go clinch that Lombardi.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, side.
Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Don't jump. Ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get high.
They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's going to be a gain of 5 on what will be the final play of our opening quarter. So that's a wrap on the first quarter of Super Bowl 67. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Atlanta after this. Welcome back, everyone. About to get back down to the field for the second quarter of Super Bowl 67. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Set. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He finds some space again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
Lining up now to try the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers' offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Right.
Back to the well again. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Only 2 yards on the run, and they're left with 3rd and 11.
Here we go, shot. Go.
Here's Fields to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Vikings returning their offense and this running back to the field. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their third touchdown in 3 drives. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Let's go now. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got it, room to run. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Let's go. Huh.
They'll run for this. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go.
A pistol snap. Fields. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun. Fields finds a man on the right side. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Here we go, son.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
All right.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. We good.
Play action, Fields. Forced out to his right. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That one right down the middle, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Starting from the 5. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. On play action now, McCarthy. Buying some time right. Oh, he's going to run for it!
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He has it at the 22. Jukes one defender, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it's going to be their football coming up.
Don't jump.
First down throw for Fields. Hits his man on the out route.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and 7. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fielded at the 11. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Vikings are going to take over from deep in their own side. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He's shot downfield, will wind up incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson.
Ready up.
So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready.
Now McCarthy. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Ready. Set up. Set up.
Simple dive up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got...
Trying a lateral, but it hits the turf. This ball is live. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 67. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams making their final adjustments. It's about time to get back out to the Super Bowl. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Kate Scott.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Sir pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
McCarthy looking to throw. He'll get this to Jefferson. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Break.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Nearly an interception on that play. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the fumble recovery is made. Looking for the back that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
He fields this at the 18, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time, and it's going to be Vikings football.
Ready. Break.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Come on. Go.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Tonight.
Fields out of the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go, Side.
Right up the gut. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Steelers set to punt it. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. He takes it at the 4. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Vikings and Justin Jefferson ready to go to work again offensively. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a 31-yard play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive.
Shut up.
Another carry for him. Reaches the 30. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd here in Super Bowl 67. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Returning it from the 4. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Don't jump.
Now it's Fields. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This ball's caught by Pickens. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A pistol snap, Fields. Finds a man on the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. Nothing gained or lost on that run. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Right.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled for no gain. No yards on the play, and back-to-back stops forces a 4th and 3.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line.
On the jump.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set.
Handoff now out of the gun. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside, defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Running it after the penalty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Ready, set.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Go. Hut, hut.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So that brings up 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
They'll set up here for the point after. And the kick is good. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. He's on the move. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's going to pick up the first. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth.
Previous play
They want to
is
take
under
one more
review.
look. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands.
Here we go.
Fields on 1st down. Put the body on the line for his team. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Don't jump. Ready?
Fields throwing here. Complete beyond the marker. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down. Now a give on the counter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, head the other way for a big run.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And the Kings of the North are now Kings of the NFL. The Minnesota Vikings are Super Bowl champions. So it's a win for the Vikings. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. To the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell, to award that Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, the champions of Super Bowl 67. So that is a wrap. Another memorable NFL season in the books for our entire team here at EA Sports. For my partner, Brock Hewitt here, our fellow commentators, Brandon and Charles, Mike and Greg, I'm Kate Scott saying thanks for watching. We cannot wait to catch y'all again next season. Until then, good night, everybody, from the Super Bowl.